How are we doing? Just thought since I'm gonna be doing nothing for the next couple of hours, thought I may as well stream a few shots that I'm capturing on Hellevator. And why not? Oh well, hello there, Colton. What brings you to the stream, sir? Someone drop in so early. Ah, I see. Part of the old Reddit army. That was actually super interesting. I just posted a kind of passive comment, and overnight the channel doubled in size out of nowhere. Just thanks to supportive people on Reddit. That was absolutely phenomenal. I'll never forget that. It'll always be one of my go-to places to advertise, just maybe not in the Ask Me channel. So what we're doing here is I'm trying to capture a couple of shots. I'm gonna need the audio from one of them though. Let's see if I can pull up the audio. Oh well, hello Mandy. How are we doing? Please do not feel obliged just because of a pity post on Reddit to come into the channel. And if you're genuinely interested in horror stop motion or horror in general or animation, or you're just bored and want to talk, absolutely, please do not feel obliged to come in here. So let's see. Right, so what I'm doing here is I'm trying to get a snippet, trying to get just a snippet of the dialogue that's coming so that I can set up a shot to last as long as the line goes. I'm not animating the mouth for this shot, it takes place behind them, but I need the time to be from point A to point B. So let's just bear with me for a couple of minutes. I just need to grab the shot. Oh well, thank you, Colton. Thank you, Colton. Are you a creator yourself? If not, you should be, by the way. There's nothing more fulfilling. That would be the one. Let's normalize that.
My name is Dr. Walter Fleck. I am head of recruitment for the corporation.
Who else we got here? Mandy, you do have the resources to do stop motion animation. My entire resources are located right here. That is it. A table that is maybe 50 centimeters long by 30 centimeters long, a couple of magnets and some wire. The rest you just add as you go, like clay. You absolutely do have the resources to do stop motion animation. Everybody does. It's just a super time consuming task to make them, so people don't bother. I outsource the voicing. This I've been using a very talented actor by the name of Michael Davitt, who is here in Scotland, and I don't know if you follow the Red Cow Arcade or Red Cow Entertainment, a couple of guys that review boxed mac and cheese over in America. They are also or Frankie from that YouTube channel that kind of blew up last year, they're providing a voice as well. I do not have a voice for animation. I've tried it in the past and it always looked or sounded awful, so absolutely outsource them. Right, let's get on to why we're all here. Let's get some animating done. Right. Right. A 17-second shot. We're at frame 203, folks, let's remember that. Back over we go. So I need a shot that's gonna last a while. It's gonna be quite a lot. Let's see where we're at. I've got so many YouTube tabs open, I couldn't get the live stream to start. It was driving me insane. Colton, Mandy, maybe one of you has a nice voice that can be used in the future. Never know. Never know. Definitely be willing to talk about it. Right, so let's connect this. I'm gonna turn this now so that we can see the stage. I've got this camera, we have this camera here so you can see what it is I'm doing. Let's fix it up. Right, let's get some animating. Be so kind. Okay. Oh. Drink some tea and do your best. Oh, absolutely. Happy to collaborate with anyone. You said that you were a creator of some sort. What would those creations be? And please tell me if you'd rather these streams take place without music in the background. Just say so and I'll turn it off. I don't have an issue with that. Oh, message from Mandy. If you don't show this to a 3-year-old. I have a 5-year-old, nearly 6. amazing things. Just got to be careful with what they see. Not any art alone, playing with Play-Doh right now, the time consuming, I can't get a break. We have 6 kids, they're too fun. 6 children, Mandy. I couldn't do it. I can barely do one. Right, let's stand this camera up. Have you seen Cocktail with Tom Cruise and Brian Brown, Mr. Nelson? Amazing film. Which one are you? What's your favourite drink? What's going on here? Ah, my remote controller. Animating is off. There we go. Nothing but the most professional for my audience. Right. See what we got here. Right, we're gonna want Mr. Man here. Oh my lord. The clay is falling apart on the back of Mr. Man here. I am... Is it too cheeky to say a classic gin and tonic? With a nice bit of lemon in it? Probably a boring answer. Or a Guinness. Poured by an actual Irishman, a Guinness. Right. We're getting somewhere. Never my guy. Simplest cocktails are the best ones. That's why stand the best of time, and nothing beats a proper poured Guinness for sure. Best Guinness I ever had was from an Irishman in Dublin. He just knew how to pour it right. Everyone else, it's paled in comparison. I don't think that's a regular. I think that's pretty common. I know Irish people won't drink a Guinness sometimes unless it's been poured by somebody that knows how to do it right. Right, what have we got here? Let's get some animating on the go here. On these lights so that they don't move. Refuse to Guinness. That's an Irishman refusing to drink that. That says it all right there, doesn't it? Let's get this shot, shall we? Let's lower it a bit. Right. Whoa. Right. Last thing to do here, then I'll actually start with the shots. Let's get side on this and let's get some roofing. See, it's not hard to do. It's pretty straightforward actually. Small bits of wood with tin foil on it, you've got an elevator door. Irish whiskey. Hope it's not weird to say I often enjoy a Baileys. Right, now you guys will actually see what my camera is showing. Yeah, now that's the question. Does a Bailey's taste too much like a tiramisu, or does a tiramisu taste too much like a Bailey's? That is the question. You know, I'm actually at a stage right now where I could probably sit up at the computer and motion control this. Oh, sorry, I think I'm very loud. I talk very loud. Right, where are we at? It's art and music time, says Mandy. Every time is art and music time. Right. Let's get his head on a bit better. Not bright enough for the guy. Nice touch. I can't hear it. I can't hear the music. It's available only for the people listening, because I don't want it to interfere with the microphone so that you guys get like double the amount of music. So what we got here is looking at him. He's looking at him. So let's get this moving. A 17-second shot this should be. Yes, you prepare the camera movements in the software. You can see here, I'm nowhere near the camera. I'm gonna take let's see. It moves on its own, or should be. It is ever so slightly. It's moving a tiny single piece every frame to make it nice and smooth. So right now, if I play it, it won't be much, but you'll see what I mean. It started gliding round them. Then maybe every 10 seconds or so I'll have him move his head. And same with this guy. Thus begins the long, tedious process of animating. Shoot another 10 frames. Let's keep that shot moving. So, what do people do when they're finished their projects like this? I don't know what I'm even going to do with the thing when I'm finished. Small movement. I'll maybe turn on some onion skinning. And hopefully you'll hear, move on to the next one, exactly. and a 17-second shot would be close to 200. Close to 200. I've got it set that 12 frames will make 1 second. My name is Doctor. Right. Let's keep it going. Does anyone know Lee Hardcastle? Has anyone watched the Spook Train series on YouTube? Something I should sort of mention is the whole purpose in this. I'm a big fan of claymation and stop motion. I'm also a big fan of Inside Number 9, British TV show that's anthology based, like Twilight Zone, only it deals with dark dramas. That's what I'm hopefully doing with this, but it takes time, costs a little bit of money, but that's the dream. Whoa, I nearly touched the camera there, that would have been deadly mistake. Right. Where are you from, Colton? Let's help this guy. Let go. Mandy Foot is back for a crab rave. What's Zero Candle Cove? Tell me, I'd be happy to check it out. Nebraska. Accents, I do apologise. Smack dab in the middle of the States. I saw a film called Nebraska, maybe 10 years ago. Bruce Dern. Lincoln's Only Got One Ear. Great film. Out by Alexander Payne. What we got here? We got one watcher. Oh, there's two of you here, so that's not right. Kind of fun doing the live stream, even though, you know, you've got to stay busy. The engagement is always a good thing. It's good to hear other people talking to you about your project and about life in general, because we're still coming out of COVID times. Sometimes it's good just to feel safe and stay inside the house. But the company is always appreciated in the company of Terras. Knowing that there's even one person watching me doing it means I can't just slack off and have a cigarette. I can't just slack off and go play with a dog. Can't slack off and just go back to bed. You've got to stay working because people are watching you, mate. You got no excuses. You can't say no time if you're stuck here. every opportunity to. You know, this was a thing about COVID that I found quite interesting. That COVID was obviously a horrible thing, still is, that has ruined the lives of many people. Many people. But for me, it was one of the best. It's not strictly because of COVID, but it was one of the most productive and heartwarming years of my life. During COVID and during the COVID pandemic through work is when I met my partner, when we eventually got this lovely house together. And throughout COVID is when I started stop motion animation. It gave me a passion for a new medium that I was able to do from the comfort of my own home. Throughout COVID was an opportunity without school to kind of get closer to my daughter that is she would have been 4 to 5 years old at the time, a great developmental stage. Although school would have been beneficial, it's still that time that you get to connect with them. Mandy, you'll know all about that, you've done it 6 times. So, unfortunately grateful personally for COVID because of what it's done for me. Oh, that's looking good. Bit of moving camera on stop motion animation. What is this, Aardman? Oh. What am I doing? The viewers should be able to see the animation stage. Why am I not showing them the animation stage? You absolute prawn. Oh, that's amazing. My 6-year-old loves school but doesn't have days where she's asking to stay home to have me be my teacher. In Nebraska, I'm Missouri. This is starting to sound like Zombieland. Everyone's just talking about where they're from. Hi folks, I'm Edinburgh. Doesn't have a good ring to it. The States definitely has a better ring to it. Missouri. Colton and Mandy. I hear wedding bells. Careful, she's got 6 kids. Oh. You know, here's the thing, I love the Scottish language. What I don't like is the Scottish language on film. I don't know if it's just because it's my native tongue. I don't like listening to the Scottish language on film. I think it looks or sounds weird or fake. Can you Americans tell me that? We don't get many films in Scotland compared to America. So when we see people acting in a Scottish accent, it always feels forced and fake because it's not how people actually talk in Scotland. Is it the same for American cinema? Like, do you Americans, if you were looking at a film made in Nebraska, or Mandy, if you were looking at a film made in Missouri, does it seem obvious that they're acting because of the way that they're speaking, or is it like, is the quality of the actors here in Scotland so poor that sticks out to me? 9 years and 20 years. Oh. Sorry, there will be no affairs and no scandals here, not on my channel. Right, where are we at? How's this looking? Let's play it back. Are you guys hearing the dialogue when I'm playing this back? Midwesterners in the States are thought to have a neutral accent. Like, what's a neutral accent? Is it an accent that doesn't apply to states, or what? We don't get the whole states thing, I guess, in Scotland like you guys do. Yeah, it will be very muted or muffled. Let's see if there's something I can do about that. Blah 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 blah. It'll be coming from my microphone. It'll be coming from my microphone instead of the program itself. That makes sense. Excellent connection, it says. Well, thank you. Okay. Oh my god. 20 frames. Let's do it. Bit of silence. So, to be clear, I'm not streaming this because I'm expecting to do something overly impressive today. But if I'm actually going to just be sitting at the computer editing anyway, or animating anyway, I saw no reason that I shouldn't just stream it. Hard to describe. In the States, regions all have slight differentials in their accent, but Midwesterners have a very plain way of speaking. Do you mean plain as in bland, or just without an accent? It's very interesting. That's a funny way to pronounce boring. Bland is a way of putting it, yes. Getting there. Many folk have told me that even if they're not interested, the playlist or the ASMR type feeling of just watching someone doing this, I mean, I'm not shutting the fuck up, so I'm not giving you a chance to relax, but I can see how that would be a thing. We're getting very close to capturing the shot. Well, thank you very much, Mandy. I do try. Believe it or not, I'm actually fairly new to animating. As I mentioned, I only started doing it in 2022. No, now it's 2022. I started this project in February 2021, but I've only been animating since May 2020, when COVID restrictions came into play. Well, Colton, maybe one day I can watch you make a cocktail. If that's, as long as it, are you passionate about it, or is it just a job to you? moving his head to make it look more like he's speaking now. These are the things we got to think about. Yeah, the food industry is amazing. I only worked in McDonald's, okay, and I worked in a bar here in Edinburgh. The food and drink industry is a high stress. This is all pretty peaceful. This is all very controlled and peaceful, done in my own time. The food and drink industry is a high stress environment, very much so. So props to you. Hospitality. It's good when there's not entitled customers being annoying. Micro movements. I've not even looked at this in a while. Dr. Walter Flick. I'm head of recruitment for the corporation. That's nice. Instead of just seeing it as a job, because some of the service I've received in other countries has been downright appalling, and I don't know how they get away with talking to customers or treating them like that. When you're being very friendly to them as well, very friendly to them, and they just give you that. Thanks. Thanks for making me feel very unwelcome while I spend my money for your business. I can honestly say waiting tables and bartending was more stressful than working with kids or developmentally disabled adults as a nurse. Kudos to you being the fun time maker. You were a nurse. My partner's a nurse. Were you a hospital nurse? Accident and emergency? Home nurse? Another high stress environment, nursing. Right, where are we at? We're almost done this shot. Nothing much happening in this shot though, so it's pretty easy. This is just dialogue. Yeah. Best tipping culture in the world. There's no tipping culture here. You try and tip someone here, they're like, whoa, what are you doing? Giving me money. Well, Thanks for the service. So the better I am at my job at taking care of people, the more money I typically make. Are tips automatically added in America? Like, do you get poor payment because tips are expected? So the tips subsidise low payments? Depends on where you work. Let's make sure our man is in decent shape. If we capture the last of this now. I worked with people that were wards in the state, no legal care, who were developmentally disabled and helped them live independently. So med showers. Here, we'd call that home help here. We'd probably call that home help. And it's admirable as well, so well done. It's demanding because you've got to give so much of your time to someone with those sort of additional needs. I think we've got the shot. Hotel I work for takes great care of their employees monetarily, and there's a culture of spending money with their hotel brand. Marriott Hotel, yep, of course. So the guests usually take very good care of us as well. It's kind of like look after the pennies. The pens will take care of themselves, but projected on the customers. Makes sense. With that shot down, I'm going to take a 5-minute break for a cigarette. I will be back in a moment. You don't have to be here. As I said, you don't feel like you have to be here, but I appreciate you sticking around if you want a wee chat. I will be right back.
Keep
And we are back. Needing to get a shot that involves some dialogue now, so bear with. Let's normalize this portion and file, export the selected audio. I'll be doing this until about 6:30. I'll see if I can make it that long. Hopefully I can. But you know, people to feed, things to do. Let's add another bit of audio. Hope you guys can see this. We're editing the audio now, so for every syllable he speaks, I've got to program what's happening. I have to program his voice, frame by frame. drastic. Two. Ah. I think you've inspired movie time for today. Wallace and Gromit, Curse of the Were-Rabbit. Phenomenal film. Absolutely phenomenal film. I mean, if Aardman saw the way that I animate, they would probably have an aneurysm. Where's P? Ration. He did, but he did it all in clay. This isn't all in clay, just their heads and hands are made out of clay. How's that looking? S time. Can you see that? Can't hear it probably. Now the really hard part is going for that. Let's see now. Magnets. Got to be super strong, otherwise the characters will fall off. Spirit is what matters. It's really some interesting stuff you've created. As much as I'd like to chill, I have to do kids yoga and lunch now. Thank you so much for joining us, Mandy. You take off now and you look after those kids. My regards to them. All 6 of them. How are we doing? Do this. think that's it for today. I'm pretty happy with those 2 shots. It doesn't sound like much, but nearly 30 seconds worth of footage I am more than happy with for the day. I will probably return tomorrow. Yeah, I probably will. Anyone that was watching, thank you very much for doing so, but the stream is going to stop now.